I wasn't originally going to put this here, but these are actually quite bad for cats. So I put it up high. Look at him, he's so cute. When I dropped it, it broke into 2 cactuses. So I've got one here and one somewhere over here. I had to use chopsticks because he bit me many times yesterday. Oh, look at the majesty. Damn. Maggie doesn't want to come inside, do you, Maggie? But we gotta leave. Can't stay out here, it's not safe for kittens. My cat doesn't want to get up. It's too warm for me. Is that your spot? Nobody else can sit there. Just you. Bumblebee keeps coming back in here. Come back. Yes. It's that time of year where I want to open the door, but if I do, the cats are going to load up in grass and barf everywhere. But if I don't, it just gets hotter and hotter. It turns into an oven effect. Barf, oven, barf, oven. What do you think, Maggie? You gonna clean up after yourself? We're out of paper towel. Living on the edge. So lately at work, a lot of my anxiety has died down finally. So now it's mostly just work stress, which is fine. I can deal with that. It's a really busy month, and apparently it's only mostly June that I have to work 40 hours. Although, like, I don't know why it would slow down in July. I don't really know the difference between June and July. Why one would be busier than the other. They're both just summer months. Is it like graduation? Is that what's happening? I don't know. Ugh. Blip, blip, blip. So today I think I'm going to do the snail studies, because I don't really feel like doing a painting right now. But if I did, I'd probably do a snail-ish painting, so I might as well do snail studies, right? Practice, find different types of snails, learn about them, you know, things like that. And I haven't actually been using my sketchbook lately, so it would be nice. Whoops. Let's not shove down everything off my shelf. That'd be nice. Oh, yeah, you exist. I forgot about you. So I got the cards back from the ETC trade. The giant trade. Let's take a look, shall we? I don't know what all of them are. It's either about books or movies, pretty much. This one's big. Oh, I got one of mine back. That's me. Last one. Of course. Giant pile. I keep these in this binder. See, I've done this a few times. Some are giant groups like this, where a bunch of people sign up and you get a huge number of cards, and sometimes I used to be on like a Yahoo group where you would do one-on-one trades direct with people, so. But I don't really do that anymore because, you know, it costs money. It adds up a lot. The price of stamps and stuff. I'm out of pages. Oh, I like this one. It's like a cute little nest. Some of these are really cool. You get like cool trinkets and stuff. Yep. Ew. Why? So many ants. By the way, I decided to subscribe to this watercolor snacks thing because the last few have been really interesting, and Art Snacks has my favorite paintbrushes, so I hope that I get one of those. It's a bit expensive, so I will probably just do it once and then see what happens after. But they're not shipping the next one out until September, so I have to wait. I have to wait till September, and I will probably forget, and it'll be a surprise. I feel kind of silly because I did this with the Inktober box, and it's fun. But it says, you know, $98 in retail value. That's not true. By the time it gets to me in Canada with the exchange rate and the shipping, it's no longer a good value at all. Like, I could just go to the store and buy these things for at least as much as I pay for it or cheaper. But I want the surprise! I just want to have fun! So I'm gonna do it one time and see. Look forward to that. We'll all forget by then though. It's really dark in here, but I'm taking my garden painting to the art supply store to get framed, maybe, or at least ask how one does such a thing. I don't know anything about framing, and it's kind of shameful. And that means I have to drive. I could just go to Michael's, which is very close to my house, but I don't know if that's a good choice. Because you know how Michael's is, it's kind of overpriced, and it would be simpler because I don't have to drive to get there. I don't have to wait for a weekend or a day off to pick it up or get my materials. So it would make more sense to do it here, but I should be driving my car around anyway, so let's just do this. Also, I trust them more, Opus, honestly. They also make you do your own framing there, which I kind of like the idea of, so I'm gonna just go and do that. Maybe. And there's like icing inside my car from the last time I drove home in a hurry and I had icing on my pants. So that's fun. So I ended up going to Michael's, which was a lot easier because there was a person there who was just gonna do it, and we, although the original quote was over $400 and I almost had a heart attack, but it was on sale, so it turned out okay. Anyway, so I got this. So when I was at Opus Art Supplies, I got a few things because they were having an inventory sale. And I got this Pitt pen because everything was 40 or 50% off, just to get rid of it, and this was by the checkout, so I got these anyway. I love these pens. It says they're light fast, which is something that I'm suddenly interested in. And I got this Stillman and Byrne sketchbook. I've heard of these, so I really wanted to try it. And the paper is a lot heavier than I expected. I got this so that I could have another Patreon sketchbook. But this might be too nice. It might be too nice for Patreon sketches. I don't know. If I condense it and do a good job, it'll be worth it. But I also got this paper because I wanted to do other sketchbooks. So I have some Strathmore sheets I got in this lovely rose color. It looks a lot pinker than it does on film. And a bit of this kind of a gray color and a moonstone color. So it's like warm collection. I have 4 sheets of each because they were also 25% off. And I got actually an extra discount because they keep their paper near a window, so it's kind of faded. You can, like, this strip here is just faded. And I think that's just something that happens with colored paper, and it's so frustrating because I don't always notice when it's faded. But the manager noticed as I was checking out, so he gave me an extra 10%, which he didn't have to do because they did just give me $80 worth of paper a few months ago, so totally unnecessary. But I will use the faded ones for myself and maybe make some sketchbooks for the shop with the other non-faded ones. We'll see. What is this? What is this gross looking little bug? What are you? It's not dead yet, but pretty close. What is this? What is this? What are you? Who? What is your name? It has wings. It's very handsome. Oh, it's so creepy. What are you? Why does it have a scary little butt? It's got a cute little face, though.